Old man, take a look at my news. It's got a lot of goofs and gaffs. Yeah. Well, folks, we got good news and we got bad news tonight. The bad news, the sleep paralysis demons are back. Good news, it's all bad news. I'm living in a nightmare world. It's impossible to escape. As many of you know, it's becoming increasingly harder for me to distinguish reality from my dreamscape as I am being hunted down by hellhounds every time I close my eyes. The good news, there's plenty of laughs to be had with your loved ones this week. But first, a quick sponsorship. B-Complex Vitamin with vitamin C. Hey, have you ever been on a date with a Honduran girl you met on Tinder, but you start feeling like you're having a heart attack? And you're thinking, maybe I should call 911. I think I'm having a stroke. Nope, it's just that really old B vitamin you took earlier. It's just that super old B vitamin. And you ever be walking down the street and you're thinking, wow, something smells like shit. It's your skin from the B vitamin. It's leaking out of your pores and making you stink like the Exxon oil spill. But sorry, my little goose. Dawn dish soap won't clean you. Only the grace of God will clean your soul. Up first, Danger Dillon. Tim Dillon just released his first special on Netflix to critical acclaim, everybody laughing. What do all these things have in common? Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Ted Kennedy, D.B. Cooper, former Senator Jonathan McDougal, Sirhan, the Ozark Howler, Slender Man, small little elf man that hunts my night dreams. None of them are involved in this special. It's mostly stuff about Pizza Hut and yelling at the crowd in Denver. Boo, Denver. Fuck you, dude. Get out of here. Don't come back no more, please. So cool. It's now available to stream on Netflix. Up first, Vice News has recently released their new Dark Side of Comedy series. That's right, Vice News, the critically acclaimed news service behind such articles as, I took 2CI at my stepson's birthday party and got deported. Is ketamine safe for house cats who are also on birth control? Are antidepressants safe for coal miners? Can you give antidepressants to a friggin' damn, fuck, harder rocket? You can do it, daddy. That's right, Vice News. The most trusted source at your local rave. Previously, the Dark Side of series touched on professional wrestling, the dark side of the 90s. Now it will go into the world of stand-up comedy. A lot of people think that comedy's all knee slappers and toe tappers. But for anybody who's ever done an open mic at a VFW, you know truly how deep and dark the rabbit hole goes. Vice News aims to explore this with a series on Chris Farley, Chris Kattan, just kidding, he's not in it. Artie Lang, Diamond Dustin. What's his name? Is it Dustin Diamond? Call him Diamond Dustin. The Vice series will touch on such comedians as Shitless Greg, Shitless Greg, Hollow Bones William, Bobby Moynihan, Cecily Strong, Roseanne Barr, Richard Pryor, tons of great comedians and all their sad stories to go with it. Damn, I got another friggin' Steve-O thing, dude. Up next, Steve-O had another very precarious guest on his Wild Ride podcast. As many of you know, last episode I touched on how much I hate bitch-ass Tom DeLonge, but now I'm going to talk about somebody I love, Bam Margera. Steve-O sat down with longtime friend and first-time enemy Bam Margera to hash out some of their differences, and Bam Margera has been in a conservatorship, Britney Spears, for like a year, been stuck in this rehab, very shady story. He's probably being there. A mental illness? Borat saying that? Okay, I don't like that. Bam Margera's been in rehab for a year, and over the course of the podcast, you're able to quietly notice that it hasn't worked. He seems drunk. Seems pretty drunk. On a scale of 1 to drunk, yep. A lot of people don't know this, but the first rule of AA is you can no longer wear sunglasses inside. And he does not listen to that. He is fully sunglassed up. Gin for breakfast, wine for dinner, tears for dessert. He is drunk. It's sad. Hate to see it. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Prayers for Bam. He ran away from rehab. Thinks he's back in rehab. You can look it up on Google. Google it big. He's doing okay, man. But yeah, something's going on there. And tough to watch. Well, that's enough news for one day. I'm going to curl up with a nice warm glass of icy hot and bury my head in the sand like an ostrich. I'm Casey Rocket. Thank you for the news. Lastly, comedian Teddy Ray has passed away, which is not funny. He's a very talented young comedian from HBO and Comedy Central. You might know him behind the famous double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon meme, which is truly one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So we just wanted to give a shout out to Teddy's family and all his friends, and we're thinking of you. And rest in peace, Teddy Ray.
You know what? It's a weird story. I was walking down the street one day, and, you know, I'll be looking at asses and shit, and I seen little yoga pants coming out the nail salon. So I looked, I peeped the ass out, and I was like, damn, she thick as fuck. Turn around, TT. I was like, damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass. The sun is still out, my nigga, and it was just, I don't know, I mean, that's the homie.